A Buncombe County teenager murdered last week was laid to rest today. Family and friends gathered to remember 19-year-old Dylan Roseboom. Dylan was beaten and stabbed to death outside his mother's mobile home in Candler. News 13's Frank Kracher attended the service. He has our continuing coverage. Frank?
When we talk about lives cut short too soon, Dylan Roseboom is a classic example. So tough for folks to say goodbye, so difficult for everyone to understand.
He was my whole life. They didn't just take Dylan from me. They took my grandchildren. They took my future.
Marilyn Walker was surrounded by family and close friends up on a hill at Forest Hill Memorial Park. She came here to bury her only son, Dylan, with memories of violent tragedy still fresh in her mind.
He was already gone when I got out there. He knew I loved him, and that's comforting.
Out there means outside her mobile home in Candler last week. That's where sheriff's investigators say 19-year-old Brandon Allen and 17-year-old Gavin Geisler attacked Dylan Roseboom, reportedly slashing his face and beating him about the head. Walker says one of the suspects said something that still haunts her, something referring to her son, she believes, after Dylan had already died.
I hollered out there and asked them what they were doing. And the guy named Brandon said, just tell Dylan I don't have a beef with him anymore.
You can't judge a book by its cover, because he was the best thing in all of our lives.
Dylan's sister's troubled by some talk going around that her brother may have somehow brought upon himself the trouble that eventually took his life.
I don't want people to think that he was gang affiliated or that he was on drugs. He was a clean boy. He had his faults. He did make some mistakes in his life, but he did everything for the best that he could.
There were friends who spoke about Dylan graveside before his casket was lowered into the ground.
I hope one day, when it's my time, that I hope he's the first person I see. I hope he opens the pearly gates for me one day.
There was a sense of family.
I love him with all my heart, and I love my mama, and I hope that we can all get through this.
And also hope for other families.
What more can you say? He had a wonderful heart. And if I can help any parents, hug your children every day and tell them you love them, because they may not be there tomorrow. Sorry.
As for the suspects in this case, Brandon Allen and Gavin Geisler, they're still being held at the Buncombe County Jail. The Sheriff's Office still not releasing details about a possible motive.